The Skull Merchant. Do I love her? Do I hate her? I'm in between, bro. It's like I'm always grateful because of the fact that, it's always good to have, fresh new content in DBD. So I'm always grateful for that. I'm always grateful for like trying out like the new killer's power and all that. Just grateful having like a new killer. But this killer isn't what I imagine it to be at all whatsoever, bro. Not gonna lie, I imagined some type of Revenant type killer, like the Revenant from Doom. But we got this. We got the Fortnite chapter, I guess. Nah, all jokes aside though, she does look cool. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give the design team that, but it's just cool. You know what I'm saying? It's just cool. It's not scary whatsoever. At least not in my opinion. I gotta say a few things about this Predator blade thingy. Now, I hear a lot of people saying that this is the way that Predator is gonna enter the game by being the skin for a legendary skin for the Skull Merchant. I find that so true. I'll tell you this, right? Wouldn't Predator's ability be so fitting for the Skull Merchant? Is like you might as well just add the skin to him and not add him in the game at all then. Because you can literally slap Predator in this game and then the Skull Merchant and Predator will literally have like similar powers, but Predator would just probably have a little bit more abilities like the disc and the laser. So I really do think it's a high chance that Predator can be a skin for the Skull Merchant. I'm not gonna lie. It just seems like they almost had the rights to the Predator chapter, but then something happened or something like that, or they just the licensed holders who do have Predator just said no and we not getting no Predator chapter. I only say that because the new map, it just gives off like Predator, like the grass in the trees and just the way how just the aesthetic of the map just gives me Predator 100%. It seems like took a lot of inspiration from Predator for this chapter, and I'm not mad about it, but I'm just like, you could have easily put that on Predator. You know what I'm trying to say? If they can get the rights to Predator, they could have easily put that on Predator. But if the license holders decline, I understand. But don't be surprised if Predator ends up in the game, but it's not exactly how you imagine. Trust me, I want Predator for in the game too. Other than that, her power is somewhere down the middle for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like the fact that she can hold down gens, or she could like keep an eye out on gens with the drones. And I also like that you can use those drones to kind of eliminate tiles in a way. So say for example, killer hates Shack, right? A killer hates Shack. They can put the drone down at Shack, pre-chase, all that. Whenever a survivor enters that drone, the longer they looping that Shack, they're gonna wind up being exposed. But that's the thing though, they only wind up being exposed. That's the only problem. See, the thing is, this killer, and this is why I don't understand about the devs, because this also happened last year with the Dredge and Sadako. I don't know why it's like killers are having very similar concepts in a way, and they're being released literally back to back. We saw it with Sadako and the Dredge, now we seeing it with the Knight and the Skull Merchant. They kind of have that similar counterplay where you just want to leave the tile if anything was to happen, or leave that area unless you're dead zone and you can't really go nowhere. But then say if you are dead zone, she's even more similar to Knight, because it's like you're gonna either take a hit and run the direction the killer is blocking, or you just gonna sit there and try to eat the timer while you're exposed or something like that. You know what I'm trying to say? So they kind of have that similar counterplay a little bit. It's kind of weird because they literally did the same thing again. But it's not really much I can say about her power too much. I need to literally wait until release, because I don't know, like maybe streamers is making this killer look too good or something like that. But I'm telling you, you can drop the drones all you want at those tiles, they just gonna run to another tile and just repeat the process. So I'm not gonna lie, she can be pretty hard to get it down with. Like, she's not super quick to get it down with, but she's more the surveillance type killer anyways, where you just want to keep track of where survivors is going at all times and kind of just use that as a key advantage, which I have no problem with. I'm still kind of digging her power. Her power is pretty decent in my opinion. This chapter seems overall pretty decent, at least on the killer's part. I'm not really like a survivor main like that. That's why I'm only covering the killer. It was looking like a pretty decent chapter. The only perk I really mess with from her is that perk called Twack, or whatever it's called. I like just knowing where they're at. I combine it with some other perks, as you can see in the gameplay, and it's just a little gimmicky thing where you see through walls or just know where they're at all times. It's gimmicky. I like that perk a little bit. I don't see it as A plus tier or S plus tier, like up there with Call O'Brien or nothing like that. You know what I'm trying to say? I wish we could have just gotten just a full killer map, not just like it being part of the Macmillan estate, but it's really no biggie. I do like the way it looks. I like how modernized it is. I mean, I thought this chapter was gonna be like futuristic. Like this seems a bit more on like the modern tip a little bit for me. Like it's like modern sci-fi-ish. Like I could see this type of technology in modern day. Like it's not too over the top futuristic. Like drones and stuff, that's modern day like technology, and I didn't really see that coming. So that's probably why it's mainly underwhelming to most people, because they expected something, you know, a bit more sci-fi-ish, full robot, death machine robot, or something like that, or something like Springtrap. I don't know, Terminator T-800 or whatever. This killer is decent from what I'm seeing right now. I just need to play a bit more, but she's not too bad. I don't think she's terrible. I just need to get used to her, you know what I'm trying to say. She's definitely something I didn't really see coming. I thought she was gonna have a bit more to her power, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying. It's new content in DBD, so I guess that's what we just had to deal with for now until maybe we see some buffs or something like that. Yeah, those are my first impressions. Love y'all, take care. Let me know what y'all think about this new chapter overall, or maybe this new killer, a new map. Tell me down in the comments. I'm gonna see you on the next one, and peace.
To the beat, y'all.
Check it out.
Come on. 1, 2.
1, 2, y'all.
What you go?